All right, happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Um, let's do a live on Facebook as well because you just never know with this app. All right, bear with me. I should have switched. I should have gotten this shit together before I started, but I didn't. All right, we're up. So, hello, Facebook. Hello, um, YouTube. Try to figure out where am I here. Friday chit chat. I'm not doing financial Fridays today. The market is up and down, and if you've invested in Bitcoin, you're going to be rich next year. That's all I got to say. Because as the economy continues to drop, it will be Bitcoin that comes in and is more of a stable currency than what we're seeing right now. So there's that. Please ignore the mess in the back. I am doing flea market again next weekend, and I'm actually heading out to a town called Paulden tomorrow and putting up my little tent. Hey, Lady Eyes of Green, how are you? I'm putting up my little tent tomorrow in Paulden um, because the gentleman that runs the gas station, the manager has like an open lot and he lets locals put up a little tent on Saturdays for free and sell their stuff. So tomorrow it's Paulden, and then next week it is Peddler's Pass uh, because it's Black Friday and it's going to be a very busy money making weekend. A lot of people are looking to buy local, looking to buy inexpensive, buying less corporate, and what better than to buy from small business and local um, business owners. So there's that. So I will be very busy these next couple of weekends. But yes, if you're wondering, boxes stacked. That's my whole store back here getting ready to go tomorrow. And when I bring my stuff, I don't I keep it more esoteric than witchy. I leave all the pentagrams at home. I don't bring any of those necklaces just because you just never know. But I do bring my smudge bundles. I bring my crystals, my candles, my oracle cards, things like that. And I have had a few bad experiences with people walking by making snide comments, but um, the majority are very open and wonderful. So um, you always get a couple idiots in the bunch, right? So today we're going to do a witchy haul box. Um, it is Friday. A lot of you are ready for the weekend. I know you are, Lady Eyes of Green, unless you have a 3-day weekend. But I told you I was going to stop doing these, right? And so I had a chat with my daughters and they asked me if I could just do it till the end of the year. So this is November's. I will be getting one more. I bet you are ready for the weekend. I am going to do one more witchy box. So I'll show you one more for December's. I am going to cancel after that. Um, just because I have so much and I'm running out of room. Um, I have more crap than space, and so it's getting a little out of hand. But this is a goddess that I am not really familiar with working with. Not like last month's when I got the Hecate box and I did all my spell work yesterday. For those of you in Patreon, A couple of years ago, I did the deity of the month. I think someone messed with my chair because I'm sitting quite low. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay. What was I saying? Uh, anyway, a couple of years ago, I did the deity of the month and I did Hecate. Now, I did a second one last night. So yes, it is a repeat of the same goddess, but I've added more stuff in for you. I've added chants and ritual work that you can do to honor her. Yesterday was her day, November 16th, but you can honor the Mother of Witches anytime you like. Okay. And so, yes, the Witch's Moon box for last month was all Hecate, and that was like right up my alley. I was like, oh my gosh, how wonderful. This one's a little different, but still lovely. I'm just not very familiar with this goddess, so I don't work with her. That doesn't mean I'm not open to working with her. I don't work with a whole lot of deities. I have my, hey Molly, how are you? I have my few that I work with, and Hecate is one of them. Isis is the other. And I do work with Lucifer as well. And Hecate and Lucifer work very, very well together sometimes. But this is all about Bhadra Kali. It's all about Kali this month, and a chant to her. Kali. 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 Oh gosh, thank you. Gee, my hair. I was just saying when I got on hair, I go, that hair is out of control today. But thank you so much. How sweet. Yes, it's crazy hair day. But it is all about Kali today. They call her the Dark Mother. So you get a little chant to her. Chant. And then the stone of the month is called, one of my kids is already after it. I believe they claimed it. See, this is why they don't want me to cancel, because it fills their magical supply too. But you get a lovely little stone, and this is called, it's really pretty. It almost looks like blue lace, it's a blue lace agate, but it's not. It's called, bear with me because I can't read this. This is called domaterite. Okay, Lady Isaac Green, correct me because I don't know how to pronounce that. Domaterite. It's a lovely. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Happy Friday. I don't have this in my collection, but it is very pretty, and I will read to you what that means. Hold on. I'm a little out of sorts. Haven't heard of this one. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Domaterite. Let's see what it says. My daughter highlighted this for me, so it would be easier. I'm doing pretty good. Much better than last week. I know I went on live and I took the video down last week. I had like 4 views, and I did say, those who saw the 4 views that saw me, I was at my absolute worst moment. Between the horrible news, everything breaking down in my house, my unlucky dragon days making my mental state not so great. It was awful. So yeah, I took the video down because geez, it's like, okay, Linda. But I'm doing better today. News is still horrible. I'm in the doghouse with TikTok for community guideline violations because I just keep plastering that page with Palestinian stuff. So let me go find this stone. Blue quartz. Okay, it's called blue quartz, Lady Isa Green, or dumortierite. Let's see. It is for, this stone is for self-reliance and discipline. So this is a stone of holding your resolve, self-reliance. Thanks. You're welcome. What did I do? What did I say? Yeah, this is for self-reliance. Maybe I should send this to you. Self-reliance and discipline. Blue agate is the other name for it. One thing I notice about these witchy moon boxes is she throws like fancy names, and I get it. You gotta like, oh, it's okay, Kathy. I'm better today, but like I said, when we're operating on our unlucky biorhythm days, it does something to us. It can really have an effect on our psyche. And you know, for myself, when that moon's in Virgo, I am just not doing well, especially when it's waning. So, and it was waning before the new moon in Scorpio. So it is a lovely stone. I actually am planning on heading to Courtside in January for wholesale, and I am going to be on the hunt for one of these. But yeah, Lady Isa Green, the other name for it is blue agate. So, but it doesn't have, it looks like it's blue lace agate, in my opinion. It looks very similar. I don't know if it's the same. I love crystals and I'm good at them, but they're not my stronghold like other things are. Okay. Oh, it also helps, Lady Isa Green, it also helps in promoting insight, aiding memory, clairaudio or audience, and enhancing the intellect. It's for dream recall and clarity and psychic abilities as well. Wearing it enhances sensory input and subtle energies while operating, well, no, excuse me, while optimizing processes of the subconscious. So, yes, blue agate. Very pretty. Very, very pretty stone. Where is the box? And then, as usual, you get your monthly tea, which is hibiscus. Hibiscus. I have so much hibiscus. I bought a big old bag of it for the summer because I love hibiscus iced tea. And then you get some, this is called Cosmic Journey incense. Cosmic Journey. You get your usual Kali spray. I got the Hecate one last month. Kali spray. This is Devotional Bliss Sacred Salt. So, you know, you can use it in devotion work, probably to Kali, but I'm sure you could use it for other devotional work as well. I think it's an age thing because as I get older, I do my craft just a little bit differently. And I think Lady Isa Green, we've talked about this together before because you and I, you're my broom sister. I notice that younger witches do things where everything is by the book. I gotta do it exact. And there are some things that require that. But as you get older, you get a little more creative. And that just comes with experience and age. Okay. I don't follow things right by the book. I incorporate things into my spell work that I feel add power, that I feel enhance it. So it is a personal perspective. So I see this on TikTok all the time. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. Why? Why are they? They're not culture appropriating. They're not doing anything disrespectful. Why can't they? Okay, it was so, you too, love. You have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. And I'll be posting a bunch of stuff on Patreon this weekend. So keep your eye out. Something funky's going on with Patreon as well. I used to be able to hit something and it said it would notify people. Now it doesn't do that. They've changed everything around and it's like, oh my God. Anyway, moving on. This is called cranberry powder. Now, this is something I've never seen before. Cranberry powder. Cranberry powder. Let's see what that's for. And the spray is made with amber, hibiscus, and strawberries. That's going to smell rather lovely. Cranberry powder. This included to inspire love and promote a healthy vitality within your practice. Cranberry powder is a unique form of this potent magical berry. We encourage you to be creative with this power by creating magical inks to draw sigils. Ooh, now that's an idea. Or altar space or candles to placing in front of Kali as an offering ingredient. It's a water element herb, so there's that. Candle of the month, and it has been infused with herbs and stuff, and of course it's blue. And last but not least, the granddaddy, the final thing here. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? I mean, that is gorgeous. Kali. So yes, a little plaque to hang. Very pretty. Very beautiful box. Now, you know, it's funny. Where was I? I think it was IKEA. This was a couple of weeks ago. I went to IKEA. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that is just absolutely beautiful. What the heck is this? I just found another bag. Herbal. And this is like a little herbal pouch of passion berry, it's called. So there's that. But yep, that's this month's Witch's Moon box, and it is all about Goddess Kali. Now, last Christmas I did the Witch's Moon, I did the Christmas box. And I got a Christmas goat. Now that's a big Scandinavian tradition. I believe the Christmas goat is called Hedrin. So IKEA had a whole bunch of Christmas goats. Now, you know, I just went and saw the band Amon Amar, who's from Sweden, very Scandinavian, and they have a song called Hedrin. Who's the goat? Who's the goat? Who's the goat? So I was sitting there screaming with that thing, and I didn't buy one, but you would have to be into heavy metal to really appreciate my shenanigans in IKEA last week, because nobody understood me except for a few chosen few. But yes, that is the Witch's Moon box for this month. Short and sweet today. I'm not going to do any tarot cards today either. But was there anything else I needed to add? I think I covered it all. I'm not going to talk finances. Oh, one thing I am going to do, so keep an eye here on YouTube and on Facebook, is I'm going to be posting in the next 24 hours the stars of Benjamin Netanyahu. Um, Good God. Whew. There's a lot to unpack there. He is a Libra and he has a stellium in Libra. And there's so much shit going down with his stars that it's just. I'm not going to say anything right now. I will post his stars. I'll get shit for it, just like I got shit for King. Remember when I posted King Charles stars? Oh my God. Everyone was mad at me, but 2025 is right around the corner and he will be abdicating the throne. We're moving into a different world where people think differently. There's like this paradigm shift happening. It's happening in geopolitical, it's happening with the monetary system. And what once was considered acceptable is no longer acceptable. When once Pluto moves into Aquarius, get ready. Every conservative, you're going to cry because we're not moving into conservative values anymore. We're moving into radical, rebellious Aquarius. And Aquarius will shock and awe you. Aquarius will surprise you. Aquarius will come up on you in sudden attack and you won't know what hit you. So there's that. And like I said, Pluto is a generational planet. It changes every 14 to 15 years and stays for a long period of time. That's why that's called I'm having a windstorm and it's raining leaves. Okay. Not rain. There's so many leaves falling off the trees. So get ready because Pluto in Aquarius brings revolutions. Okay. It does bring violence, even worse than you're seeing now. I'm not going to get into any politics, especially here with American politics, because it's kind of, I mean, what we just almost had a fist fight where two guys in the Senate were getting ready to go outside and fight each other. And old man Bernie Sanders kept going, no, your United States senators act like one. I mean, the old guy was sitting there reprimanding him. I mean, this is what is our politics, our government is just a shit show. But keep an eye on Netanyahu and know that when that moon moves into Libra, it's not going to be good for him. I do not see him going out well. And 76% of Israelis want him out of office. They're protesting every day. You just don't see it. The news, our mainstream media isn't telling you this. And for my Patreons, I am going to take the opportunity next week and we're going to go in time. We're going to time jump. What I mean by that is I'm going to take you 10 years into the future to let you know what your world will be like in 10 years, if there is one. I've documented the next 8 dragons coming from 2025 all the way, I think, to 2035. Next 10 years of dragon energy. So you can kind of prepare yourself for what's coming. I mean, it's always good to have a blueprint of what's ahead. Hey, Sandra, how are you? It's always good to have a blueprint. You need to let me know when you do the future stuff. Of course I will. I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to tackle Benjamin Netanyahu, not literally tackle him. I love to. I like to come charging at him like a baby rhino. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just wake up and you choose violence. What can I say? Anyway, let me get not Vladimir. Oh my God. That's another one. Um, Netanyahu out of the way first. And then next week, I am going to do that. So if any of you out there, this would be on Baby Rhino. I know. That's what I want to do to him. Maybe a bull, you know, with steam coming out of my nose. Oh my God. Anyway, it's Friday. What can I say? But if you are interested in seeing into the future, it will be offered on the $5 mother tier on Patreon. And for you really, out of all the tiers, I mean, the $10 one, the crone one is the one with all the magical stuff. But if you're just in it for the astrology, um, you get a lot for $5. You get full and new moon forecast. You get the tarot reading for the full and new moon. You get the days of caution. And then you get the universal dragon shift every 18 months. I got the hiccups, sorry. You really do get a lot for $5. I am a goat. Yes, I am. I am the goat. And my horns can't. Yeah, maybe I should just charge him as myself, the mean old goat. Since I was just talking about Hedron and the Christmas goat and me screaming in IKEA, who's the goat? Who's the goat? Who's the goat? I wanted one of these days, someone's going to scream back. They're going to know what that means. It'll only be a metalhead. Yeah, well, I know. Us goats are stubborn. I've dealt with goats myself, and I remember years ago we used to go to a friend's house that had a farm with goats, and there was this one goat that always used to like nip at my father. He used to like my father be holding a piece of paper, the goat would rip it, or he'd like chew on his jacket. They're a bit spiteful. Um, but I'd rather be a goat than a sheep. Anyway, all of you out there, thanks for tuning. It is a short and sweet one today. Um, I am going to try and get back on here next week. Like I said, I'm trying to go twice a week. I just couldn't get on here last week for twice a week. Like I said, my state of mind is awful. Once I stopped watching the news, my state of mind got a lot better. It's not that I don't want to be informed. It's just that my news media outlets are not real and factual news. It's bullshit. It's puff pieces. So there's that. Anyway, all of you out there, have a great day. All of you there on Facebook, thank you so much for tuning. Sandra, so nice to see you, hon. All of you out there, Lady Eyes of Green, happy Friday, babe. I hope you have a good one. And I am running my specials for the holidays, so I am about 2 weeks booked, so bear with me. But I am running my full life reading specials. They are now $99.99. Yes, the price has gone up because the fees have gone up and taxes have gone up. So now I have to charge more too. But it'll be the best $100 you ever spend. And you get to know all about yourself. So check that out. I'll be sending out a newsletter sometime next week for all of my holiday specials. I am actually waiting for a big shipment of hematite to arrive because I've had a lot of people come at me going, what can I do about being stressed out? I'm so stressed and I have anxiety. And so I did put a big order in for hematite. Hematite is a nice stone for reducing anxiety. There's several others, but hematite was on sale and I bought them. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So There'll be some new stuff in my store within the next week or so. I've stocked up on all kinds of incense. And I also have, I don't have it here, the little candle holders, round disc, and they have the entire zodiac around them. I'll show you next week. They're really popular at the flea market, so I sold out in about a day. So now I went and put a wholesale order in for about 10 more of them. So we are fully stocked for the holidays. So go check out the Astrology Witch and the astrostregashoppy.com. And by next year, my website will be changing from Astrology Witch to astrostrega.com. It's just a process of, there's a process there. All right, done yakking. All of you out there have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We are moving into some days of caution. Uranic energy is here, so just be aware of your surroundings. Something shocking will present itself in the news, or we could have some movement with the earth, earthquake, volcanic eruptions, explosions, things like that. So just be aware, be safe, and I will see you guys later. Bye, you guys. Have a good one. Ciao.